Simon Kaijser, the director, he's very precise. He knows what he wants. He has a camera which creates this sense of foreboding, bleak menace, but he's very well prepared, and you really want that in a director, especially when you're working this fast.
The main challenge of this film, it was the time. The script was well dimensioned for a tight schedule, but I felt that I didn't have to stray that far away from the vision, the plan that I had.
Simon is very low-key. He never raises his voice. He tells you what he wants. He's collaborative. The DP, Polly's wonderful, and they complement each other, so it's nice. It's nice to be with people who know what they're doing.
I felt so inspired by Simon. You know, he's really clever and he's got a really wonderful fascination with human psychology anyway, that, you know, he was talking about certain elements that I perhaps hadn't thought of. Just the way in which a character might behave in a situation that is because of a subconscious fear, and so a character might act as if they're completely calm in a situation when really deep down they're quite sort of panicked and they don't kind of know what to do with themselves.
We should figure out what we're going to say.
Well, just the truth. It's outrageous, we're being strung along, and hopefully everything will be cleared up soon.
It's outrageous how we've been strung along, but everything will be cleared up soon.
I mean, as much as this script has a strong plot, it really is an exploration of human behaviour and how we deal with each other, particularly when we're under pressure. I really got the sense that what Simon was interested in was very much what I was interested in as well. It really was about psychology, behaviour, the fragility of one's identity.
In this case, it's the theme of truth and guilt as relative and conditional, especially within a marriage or relationship.
When you love someone, you'll make excuses for them because of the frailty of human beings and the fallibility of human beings, and you do that for your partner and they do that for you to a certain extent, but you're watching her excessively support someone who, it appears, is insupportable.
Everything's gonna be cleared up soon. Do you hear how ridiculous that sounds?
I hear how ridiculous you sound. Will you please calm down?
I'm sick of being calm!
This film is really clever in that it plays with what's perhaps really happened and what Evan thinks is in his mind and how he remembers something differently to how somebody else remembers something.
A lot of what goes on in his head is what he thinks might have happened, what he wishes he had done or not done. People who are supposedly reliable witnesses to crimes, for instance, prosecutors will tell you they're the most unreliable because their memories are tainted by their viewpoint, what selective memory, what they think or want to have happened.
What?
Press OK.
Yeah. You know, I think we, as human beings, constantly work so hard at maintaining our identity, you know, and sometimes we feel like we're a good person and other times we feel like we're a bad person, and those can really blur constantly. And so we see that stuff really coming to the surface for Evan through the course of the film.
You get the suspense, but you also get the theme, the thought-provoking ideas that makes you think about it afterwards.
Nobody's either good or bad in this. They're just people.
I think the audience hopefully will relate to the story in that it's seemingly everyday life for a lot of us. You know, we all have kids that are at school or, you know, families, and we interact with each other, and we, you know, so we set a scene that is relatively familiar, I guess, in this world. And I think that's also something that an audience likes to feel, likes to be kind of have the hair stand on the back of their neck because they go, oh, this could happen to us too. Oh, this could actually, wow. Because that's what you want. You want the audience to relate to a film on whatever level and feel like they could actually experience this themselves to some degree.